Okay, it's our new episode of the Elder Law Report. Today, we're going to be talking about the subject of all good things come to those who wait. No, all good things in life are hard, right? All good things in life are hard, but it's kind of along that theme. And that's something we deal with in estate planning all the time. You know, I think about the things that I've had to work to achieve, and they were hard. The things that really matter, my marriage, my family, 6 children. I've got one in college. Can't believe I can afford to send one of my children to college, and he's a senior this year. And it was hard. A lot of the things that I've accomplished in my life, I didn't think I could do. Law school is hard. And how does that relate to estate planning? Brenton, you've recently written an article called All Good Things Are Hard.
That's right. That's right. You know, I was
that article and what you're thinking.
Yeah, you know, sitting down, just thinking about a couple consultations that I had recently and some of the consultations I've had in the past that, you know, were very difficult for the client to come in and talk about what it is we talked about, right? And a lot of what we talk about as estate planning and elder law attorneys is hard stuff, right? What happens if you become incompetent? What happens if you pass away? You know, how to save all your hard-earned money and property. These things can be hard things to focus on for more than just a few seconds, right? For an hour-long consultation. And I think the hardest part about it is the anticipation. You know, for a lot of people, it ends up being a lot easier of a conversation, a lot more constructive of a conversation. You get a lot more peace of mind after you've done it. But the anticipation leading up to it is a struggle for a lot of people, and it's difficult. And, you know, it just made me think that, look, you know, estate planning and planning ahead, being prepared is just like anything else in life that we put off. You know, it's a hard thing to do, but because it's a hard thing to do, it tends to be a very constructive thing. And I was just thinking back to everything that I've accomplished in my life, everything you've accomplished in your life, Greg, you know, and everything I want to accomplish. Those things are hard. Those things are very, very difficult. And those are things that can be easily put off to the next day, you know, the next month, next year, you know. But if I really want to accomplish, you know, whatever I believe makes me successful, you know, that's going to be something I have to just take ownership and do right now and not put off, because further you kick the can down the road, all you're doing is extending your anticipation of having to do that hard thing at some point. And, you know, when it comes to estate planning, if you do kick that can down the road, you could really face some serious consequences as a result of not being prepared.
What are some of the consequences you could face?
You know, we deal with clients who come to us ready to be prepared, but we also deal with situations where we have to pick up the pieces of a situation where someone hadn't prepared. And what that looks like a lot of time is, you know, trying to prevent assets from being taken if someone needs care and they need it right now. You know, it's much easier to prepare, you know, for someone who has, you know, a 70% chance of needing long-term care. Because we all do, right? We all have that 70% chance of needing some type of long-term care. It's easy to prepare for that 70% chance years and years before they actually need it. What's difficult to do, more difficult to do, we tend to be able to pull it off, but it's harder for sure, is to get clients to, you know, sit down with us and save their hard-earned money and property right when they need care immediately. Now, there's ways to do that, and I like to think we do a really good job of that, but I'd much rather see a client come in, you know, months, years beforehand.
Really, the term "all good things come to those who wait," or, you know, is wrong, because waiting is exactly the opposite. All good things are hard. That's true. And you need to get in and do those things sooner than later. I think that the big thing in my life, for the things that I've done and accomplished that I'm really proud of, I had a plan and I stuck to it. So
That's right, and that's a good point. That's a good point. That's something that that really was in my head when I was writing the article. Didn't put it in the article, but yeah, I mean, absolutely. Everything that I've done is not only things that I've just said, okay, this is going to be hard. I'm going to go ahead and tackle it. But it's also based on a plan that I set up for years, and I've been executing that same plan for years, and I revisit it when the facts change, when things change, but it's always based on some type of plan, some type of preparation, because everything is
really hits home with estate planning as well.
Exactly.
When you have your initial consultation, we sit down, then we work up a plan, and we execute that plan, and then every year you can come in for a free annual review and sit down and make sure everything fits now, right? Yeah. Everything, even if your life changes, somebody passes away, if you get divorced, if you get new assets, that you're able to follow through and with your plan, and that your plan can change and be customized for you, not only just in that moment in time, but over time it can change and fit your life. Okay, so that if heaven forbid something happens, not just if you pass away, but also if something happens while you're alive because of accident, illness, or injury, you're prepared, and you've exercised choices, and you've been proactive. So while it seems like it might be hard, it really isn't that hard. I think we try to make it as easy as possible.
That's right. The hardest part, like I said, is the anticipation. Once you rip off the Band-Aid and come in, sit down, and actually have the conversation, it's actually quite constructive. One of the reasons why I love my job so much and I enjoy what I do so much, really because of that realization that the client has, that and you can see it click in their minds when they're in the consultation with you, that what they're doing is something that's really, really, really good for them and their loved ones. And it's not as bad as they thought it was. In fact, it's not bad at all. It's actually really constructive and really, really good. And it's fulfilling for me, and it gives them peace of mind, which is also, an amazing thing to just watch unfold in front of your eyes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Brenton, for being on our elder law report today. And Brenton and I are both elder law attorneys with McIntyre Elder Law, and we can help you with your estate planning needs or elder law needs. We have 3 departments: estate planning, benefits, which includes Medicaid crisis planning, as well as veterans aid and attendance pension benefits, and probate. So any of your estate planning needs, you can call us at 704-749-9244, or go online and book your free consultation today at mcelderlaw.com. And we'll see you next week with another Elder Law Report. Don't wait until it's too late. Call McIntyre Elder Law. Peace.